Welcome to the first video of the C1 AQA course. This one is about atoms. You're going to learn how to define the term element, describe the periodic table and the elements in it, and explain how atoms make up elements. You're also going to learn about the different parts that make up atoms, and you're going to define the terms atomic number and mass number. So what is an element? We say it's something that's pure and there's only one type of atom present. Thinking about gold, we can say gold is pure, and there are only gold atoms present, so gold is an element. What about water? Is that an element? No, water is made up of H2O, which is hydrogen and oxygen. There are two sorts of atoms, so it's not an element, it's a compound. The periodic table shows the elements arranged in order. The atomic number starts at 1, goes up to 2, 3, 4, 5, and goes all the way up to 111 on this picture. Vertically, the elements are arranged in groups. We start with group 1 on the left, all the way to group 0, or sometimes 8 on the right. In between we have groups 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what is an atom? You may have already learned that it's a small spherical ball. You've probably also seen a picture of a nucleus with electrons going round the outside. At GCSE you'll learn that it's a nucleus surrounded by electrons. The electrons sit in electron shells. More about this in the next bit. So in this atom we have a small central nucleus. Looking at the nucleus, in this one there are 4 neutrons and 4 protons. There will also be 4 electrons, which are equal to the number of protons. So the nucleus has 4 protons and 4 neutrons, with 4 electrons in shells on the outside of the atom. Next we look at electron shells. In an atom there's a nucleus in the middle and there are electron shells round the outside. We can only have 2 electrons in the inner shell, 8 in the second shell, and another 8 in the third shell. The shells have to be filled up from the innermost going to the outer ones, and the numbers are 2, 8 and 8. There can't be any other maximum numbers. This is how elements are represented in the periodic table. At the top we have the mass number, underneath the symbol for the element. Underneath that the atomic number, and finally the name of the element. For carbon we have 12 for the mass number, C for the symbol of carbon, the atomic number is 6, and finally the name carbon. And finally, here's the syllabus for you to check your learning.